team.
Going back to the first time you put on a uniform either for a practice or a game, weren't on scholarship. You remember that feeling? You remember what was going through your mind during that time?
I think the first time I put on a uniform, I think in practice, was back in 2015, and it was the first day of camp. I just thought I need to go out and learn as much as I can from Marshall Morgan, because he kicked here before me, and he did a phenomenal job. And so I just wanted to take in everything I could and just try and learn from him.
Rodrigo, as you kind of look back to 2 years ago here, like you were in competition for the starting job, and if we look 2 years later, you've got one of the best marks in the country on touchbacks and field goals. And Coach Smart called you at that earlier press conference. Can you just speak on how things have evolved for you throughout that time from what you were then to right now?
I really just, I just think that, you know, everything that has transpired over the last 2 years has just been a result of me just trying to work as hard as I can and just do everything in my power to just be the best teammate and just asset to the team that I can be day in and day out. You know, it's just me just, you know, wanting to be the best that I can be for this team, and that's been what's driven me since I first stepped on campus 3 years back. I guess 4 years back now. So it's just been nice to just be with this team each and every year and just to continue to grow, and just trying to continue to put my head down and work as hard as I can within this season.
Rod, how big of an impact did Kevin Butler have on you guys last season, and did he leave anything with you guys as he leaves the program? Did he leave any kind of tips or anything that kind of affects how you prepare this season?
He's awesome. It was incredible to have him with us and to just be able to learn from one of the best kickers in college and NFL history. You know, it certainly can never be a bad thing when you have an opportunity to learn from someone like that. Just having him out there at practice and having him out there at games to just, you know, pick his brain and, you know, just talk shop with him. It was just an incredible opportunity that all the specialists have had to be with him, and some of the things that he's just imparted on us in terms of just like our technique and also just like mentally training and just like mentally preparing yourself for games each week is something we're going to hold on to for a long time.
How much of a difference is having a full-time assistant there at Scott Fountain? Do you have any examples of how that's been, having somebody fully devoted to the specialists has made a difference?
Yes, Coach Fountain he's awesome. It's really great to be able to just have him there each and every day. You know, we can come out and we can have a game plan for practice every day when we step on the field. We know what we're going to be doing in our team periods every day. So we know how to prepare as best we possibly can to go out and perform at a high level for our team each and every day at practice. So that's been really great help for us.
I think all your kickoffs and touchbacks to this point, how much of that is leg strength versus technique, and is there a certain height you have to put on it? Because I know that if it doesn't go to the end zone, you don't want to get down there too quickly, right?
I think that right now I'm trying to balance between both, between just trying to, you know, just improve and maintain my strength, as well as just continue to tweak my technique in whatever ways I possibly can. I think that right now I'm hitting the ball pretty well. I think it's a combination of those two things, just getting in the weight room with Coach Sinclair and his staff. It's just been awesome over the summer to just grow, and now that we're in the season, doing a really good job of just maintaining ourselves as best we can, as well as just, you know, trying to build off of the technique changes that I had from last season to just try and be even more consistent. And of course, we have some goals that Coach Fountain has set for me this year, and talking about like hang time and everything. If the kick doesn't happen to go for a touchback, we're hoping that it has at least 4.1, 4.2 seconds of hang time, which is going to give our coverage guys a lot of time to just get downfield and make some plays.
How much margin for error is there then? I mean, to get the right height and still get it deep enough, I mean, how precise do you got to be on that kick to hit both of those goals?
I need to be very precise. Just trying to. And every time we go out on the field, we're of course happy because we just scored some points. But it's just it takes a lot of focus and a lot of concentration to be able to go out and hit a nice clean ball every single time.
How much of your
Did you intentionally kick that ball to the end zone from the side there?
Yes, sir.
That was something you wanted to do?
No.
So pretty lucky there, or what?
Yes, I say the Lord was looking out for me on that one.
You think it was thinking out of bounds or something?
I thought that Debo was going to have an opportunity to return that ball, and something that the coaches really they needed out of me that game was to just try and take him out of the return game, and as many opportunities as we got, just trying to eliminate him from the return game, and we almost gave him a chance there on that one, and that's something that I need to work on, and like I said, just be more consistent with going forward.
How much of your technique changes specifically have to do with the new touchback rules?
To this point, nothing has changed so far.
To kind of follow up on the touchback thing, every time you kicked it out, I've kind of noticed you have this little like celebratory routine, I guess, where you kind of have to clap your hands really hard as you walk off the field. I mean, what type of rush of excitement do you have when you kick it through the end zone for a touchback?
I don't know if I would call it a rush. Sometimes it is a rush. I think the last kickoff that I had in this last game, I guess I didn't realize how far that I had really hit it, and when I came off to the sidelines, a couple guys had told me like, "Rod, you hit it like into the stands," and so that was kind of exciting for me. But whether I hit a touchback or not, I try and treat my kickoffs the same way I treat my field goals, and that's just to treat every kick the exact same, no matter what the result is. Hopefully, I can continue to kick off well and hit touchbacks at a high rate, because that's going to be beneficial for our team. But in the event that I don't, I know that our coverage team has a lot of very good players on it, and I trust them to go down and make plays. And when we tackle them inside the 20, I'll be clapping again.
Did you ditch your pink shoes?
No, I'm rotating.
What does that mean?
Depending on whether we're home or away, I might be wearing the pink slippers or the silver bullets, as I'm calling them, as I wore Saturday.
Rod, how does it feel to be referred to as a weapon?
It's pretty special to be called that, especially from the head coach. I just need to be able to go out each and every week and just continue to perform at this level.
How old were you when you first developed an interest in becoming a kicker?
I think I first started kicking in the summer after fourth grade. I'd always been a pretty good soccer player, had a fairly strong leg, and so one day my dad just said, "Hey son, try kicking this ball instead." And went from there.
Talking about Jake Martin, how have you seen him get more comfortable, especially playing against MTSU school this past weekend, and just how he's really grown so far?
I think that over the course of the season, it's going to be very special to watch him grow. We're still early in the season, but I think he's already shown why he was such a highly recruited player coming out of high school. He has a lot of talent and a lot of ability, and he's going to be a big help to this team going forward. I think that being with him every day and getting to room with him when we travel is a good opportunity for both of us to grow. I'm really just looking forward to watching him the rest of the season.
Time for one more. Can you
to
talk
follow
about
up
the
on
Heat?
the shoe name. I'd heard of the pink slippers, but how'd you name them silver?
Well, they're silver, and it just seemed kind of catchy. So.
Can you talk about the Heat, especially the South Carolina game?